Yeah. Or love. What can I say? Welcome, Nellz. How are you?
Well, and yourself?
Man, it's nice to see you. I had to ask him if he remembers me because, as they get older and they start, becoming entrepreneurs and they're studying collegiates and so on, sometimes they forget you. But he said no, he remembers me. And he made me reference to the voice. So anyway, welcome to my platform, Inside the Zone with Lady D, Denise Gomez. It's my pleasure having you. And I have been seeing your numerous posts promoting your songs, and I said to myself, I'm going to ask him for an interview. And this is now the time. The timing is right. I'd like to acknowledge your parents. Mm-hmm. You want to mention who they are?
Yeah, my parents, Angela and Donovan Griffiths, they've both been a tremendous help, and they're the only reason why this is really possible. So
Great support.
Great support.
What could we do without support? So, how has it been? How has school been? A lot to talk about.
Yeah, school's been a journey. Mm-hmm. I just recently graduated from Hofstra University with my degree in community health, and now I'm currently attending the College of New Rochelle for nursing. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot balancing everything else, but a part of what I'm taking away from that is time management and just knowing how to manage my time. So
wonderful, because we've known of male nurses. In our culture in Jamaica, that's not very prevalent. Mm-hmm. But here in the US, there are quite a few males who have gone into nursing. And they seem to do very well, quite accomplished at it. Yeah. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
I might have to come for you to dress the finger. You never know. So welcome everybody to RT Zone. Darnell Henriquez, aka Nellz Supreme. What about that name?
I had a feeling you were going to ask me.
Yes, ma'am. Curious.
So Nellz Supreme, it stems from the fact that I believe that everyone has great potential within themselves. Mm-hmm. So in any aspect of your life, whether that may be being a parent, a son, for me, in my case, an artist, a student, an older brother, I think you can be the best because we're all made in God's image and the sky's the limit. Okay,
beautiful. Your songs are very deep. I love the production. Who did all your videos for you?
We have, his name is Khalil. He's a very nice guy. He's part of the team. Yeah.
I looked at your videos. I said, but hold on, this look like I'm over by Los Angeles somewhere in them production companies. Really very nice. Now tell me, what about music that excites you so much? Is this something that you want to do throughout your, as a career, separate and apart from you wanting to be a nurse?
No, for sure. I know without a doubt that this is what God has called me to do. The music ministry and just having my voice heard through my music. It gives me a peace and a solace and a way of escape. So I just hope to provide that through my music to other people.
Wonderful. All right. I'm talking with Darnell Henriquez, and he's my feature artist this evening in Artist Zone. And I'm telling you, there's so much I want to get into about this music path that you're on. It's so competitive, and what I like is the fact that, yes, you wanted to bring that particular message, that theme to this song, One Love, which means that you needed someone with that experience.
Yeah, of course.
Now, I also know that there's another selection, which I'll be getting to in a few minutes. But as a young man who is pursuing his career, dual careers right now, and you're doing your second degree,
correct.
How do you see other young people as yourself who are in a similar field? Do you think they take it as seriously? Because apparently you take it very serious.
My music? Yeah, I take my music very seriously. And because music is so easy to do now and everyone has access to a computer, it's so overly saturated. So it's definitely hard to be heard and seen because there's so many people who don't take it seriously.
Right.
But I do take it seriously, so hopefully, that can bring me to a platform where I'm able to, keep sharing good music.
Inspiration.
Correct.
One or love.
Inspiration. So for Our Love, it's a funny story because I started off producing the song in my garage over the summer, and my dad, he came down the steps, he came rushing down the steps, and he was like, oh, I have a course to this, and it just sparked from there, it started from there, and then it just grew into what it is now.
Oh, just like that.
I mean, well, yeah, of course we pulled from his emotions and my emotions as well because I also helped. We co-wrote it, but he was definitely able to pull from some of his experiences and create something as good as.
I love it, and I started off. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Pastor Glad. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Simi. I started off with this selection because I realized that it carried a certain feel that most persons can relate to. It's relatable. Yeah. If you're just joining me and you did not hear the introduction, then it's my pleasure to do just that for you. Now, with these songs, where do you plan to go in your career? What's your goal?
My goal, like I said before, I like just to offer good, clean, positive music that can be played anywhere. That can, cross over to different platforms. And because there's so much music, like I said before, it's so overly saturated and overly populated with all these different artists putting out music. So I just want to be able to provide good music, good music that people can have an escape for and be able to enjoy it. Yeah.
But beyond that, do you see yourself on a very large platform, collaborating with some great artists?
No, for sure. I definitely have high hopes and dreams and aspirations. I definitely see myself being on the biggest of stages, the BETs, and wherever else God has for me.
All right. And do you have any artists in mind who you'd like to collab with?
That's a good question. There's John Legend that I love. He's a big role model for me.
Yes.
Sam Smith, Ed Sheeran. Those are all really good artists that I look up to. Their writing ability, their delivery is just something that I admire. So definitely in the future, I'd like to.
You keep at it. I do believe you'll get there. Yeah. Now, where are you from?
I'm from the Bronx. I'm of Jamaican descent. So I rep Jamaica really hard. So yeah, that's where I'm from. Surrounded by a very large family, very welcoming and warm family. So that's who I am.
Right.
So guy from the Bronx, and I'm just trying. I have big dreams.
And you have a younger brother?
I do. His name is Ethan, but his stage name, he also does music. His name is Elan Suave. His stage name.
Yes, sir. I saw these things. I'm like, how they come up with all them stuff here?
It just pops up.
It just pops up. And I want to introduce that collab between the both of you.
Yeah, one-on-one.
I know at some point I'll be able to have him here as well. And it's Artist Zone, ladies and gentlemen. You're just joining me. My name is Denise, Lady D Gomez. And Artist Zone features artists both locally and internationally. My artist this evening is Darnell Henriquez, aka Nellz Supreme. And I'm going to be introducing this other selection, one of which he has collaborated with his brother, and Elan's World, One on One. Tell me what you think. And by the way, that's the voice of his brother you're hearing there. I truly didn't even recognize him because I saw him years back. I like his when he grew up, so. I'm so impressed by the both of you, but your video production will take you places. I'm telling you, the video is really, really clean.
Thank you.
And the transition within the scenes are good. Your props and everything, the background that you chose, and it's just nice and fresh. And your age, of course, and the girls that you have in your video, kudos to them because they're doing a very good job at it. Now, tell me, here we are in 2019 and you are on this path, right, to become a success. Every now and again, while people are on that path to success, distractions come. You end up maybe getting connected to people you shouldn't connect to. Your parents are there to support you. Do you have other mentors who are there to keep you on track along with your brother? Because that's very, very important.
Yeah, for sure. Like you mentioned, the parents, like having a good foundation is definitely the start. And then I also have cousins and uncles and aunts that I also look up to, my pastors. They're also a good help. So just they've helped me along the way to stay grounded and rooted in what I believe and who I am.
That's right, because we want to know that, you know, your career, it's will be able to be sustained.
Correct.
You know, we're looking forward to longevity, right?
Yes.
And that is what is important. Dornell Henriquez, he's my featured guest this evening. Anybody you want to shout out?
I want to shout out my parents, Angela and Donovan Griffiths, because without them, like I said before, this wouldn't be possible. My little brother, Elon Suave. I love you guys. And yeah.
All right. Yes, and there, you know, you have you're on social media.
Yeah.
And how can they find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram, Nellz Supreme. That's NELLZ_Supreme, and also my YouTube channel is the same thing, NELLZ without the underscore Supreme.
Wonderful. More music for you. And if you'd like to call and say hi to Nellz and tell him that he's doing a good job. He's not just here so you can hear the music and his story. I'd like you to, say hi to him and encourage him, because when young people decide that they really want to do something, we have to be there to support them. Good evening to Angela and to Donovan, and really good work that you're doing here with your son. Very proud of him. And I'm looking forward to greater things. The telephone number to call, 914-600-4228. 914-600-4228. You've heard both selections. How would you like to run and go by quick? Right? Can they get them?
You say that again, I'm sorry.
Can they get your music on?
Oh yeah, my music,
stuff,
yeah.
Right?
They're available on all streaming platforms, so that's iTunes, Spotify, wherever you can stream music. Just type in my name, Nellz, Our Love, and you can find that one, the first selection I was played. And the same thing for the second one, you can just type in Nellz, One-on-One.
And once again, the telephone number, call him, say hi to him, 914-600-4228. By the way, I have known him for some time because he was a staple in my church at New Testament Temple. So, these little church boys, after a while, they start to get, they're coming out a shell kind of thing. That's why I had to ask him if he remembers me. Let's jump on over. Welcome to Artist Zone. My guest is Nellz Supreme. How are you?
Hello, good evening, Lady B. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So I tuned into the show just a little bit ago, so I wanted to catch up on the guests that you have on the show. So for those of us who tuned in a little bit later, if you could just kind of catch us up.
All right.
We'll learn more about the artist, etc. And this is Divine Connection, Angie Williams calling.
Oh, how are you? We spoke this morning.
Yes, we did.
So nice of you to call. So while you're on air with me, come on, Nellz, introduce yourself.
How you doing? I'm Nellz. Nellz Supreme, nice to meet you.
All right, and the feature is Artist Zone. So we are promoting artists here on the second Thursday at 7:30 p.m. He is a young man. He's an aspiring artist, and he's also pursuing a nursing career. He's on to his second degree. And we're very proud of him, and he has quite the support. He has a foundation, and his parents are supporting him. He has relatives and friends, and so I'm actually just assisting him like we do on the platform to introduce him to our audience and to his music.
Awesome. So, and the genre for his music, is it inspirational? Is it gospel? Is it reggae, contemporary?
It's a mixture. I do primarily R&B, but I also do hip hop. I do some reggae. It's a mixture of many genres. I try to be versatile and do different things.
Oh wow, so very eclectic. Well, listen, I'm a huge advocate for young people who are trying to do positive things, and I'm sure the theme behind all the different genres is still positive. What's
Correct.
their hook, like your theme?
Correct. Yeah, positivity. Always.
Right.
All right, wonderful.
Thank you.
Again, all the best to you in your pursuits, both your professional, academical, and what you're doing musically. So I'm looking forward to hearing some of the music. I just tuned in, so I'm sure Lady D will catch us up, myself, and the other listening audience.
Oh, yes,
So,
absolutely. Thank you for
Thank you,
calling
lady.
in.
Thank you so
You're
much for the
welcome.
encouraging words.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling. Wrapping up in a few minutes. So, Nellz, what else do you want to tell them? Are you open now to having bookings? Can people book you? Can they come put you on them stage?
Yeah, for sure. I do weddings, so if you ever need me to sing at a wedding, just contact me on my social media accounts. Yeah, I'm open to bookings, and
You're ready to
yeah,
go?
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to roll.
Wonderful. Now, outside of social media
Yeah.
marketing, what's the next step to get your music out there?
So the next step is just looking for shows, bookings, like you said, just getting our feet wet and getting ourselves in those doors. So we've been researching and looking into venues and events that we can perform at, just to broaden our reach, and our
Right.
spectrum. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Nellz Supreme. I think the name is so catchy and will take you places.
Thank you.
And you continue doing what you're doing. We're very proud of you. And I'm going to play the first one that I introduced before at the onset of the show. And so everybody can, those who are just joining in, can hear the versatility